guys, thank you so much for watching. So today I am going to be doing a review and demo of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. That is a long name. I am in the shade N2. I don't know if you guys can see this. This outer packaging is pretty shiny and very cute. But I'm in the shade N2, and as you'll see in the demo, I don't think that it's my right shade, but it's the closest one I could find. So if you want to see the results that I get with this foundation, keep watching. Okay, so I'm right in the middle of getting ready, and I've done my eyebrows, my eyes, and I have put a little bit of under eye concealer on my eyes, but as far as foundation goes, I have absolutely nothing on. So let's go ahead and get into the review and demo of this. So this is what it looks like. It's got a very pretty shiny outside, and I bought the shade N2, and it is light ivory. However, I'm going to assume that this means neutral 2, and I have a very, very cool undertone. My skin is very pink. However, this was the lightest shade that they had in store, but I have not gone online to look to see if they have a wider shade range. So this is what they had in store. I did use it with a coupon. I had a $4 off coupon that I had in the newspaper, but I believe without a coupon it was between $15 and $16, and I think it depends on where you go. So it looks like this. When you open it, it kind of opens up to the side, and there's a mirror. And there's a mirror right here, and then it's got this little sponge pad that you can apply it with. I use it with my brush just like I always do, but it does have this to use if you need it. So then when you're looking at it like this, it's just got, that's where the little sponge pad is held. So when you take that out, then you flip this over, and then that is the actual cushion that the foundation is in. So it's a really interesting package. They did a pretty good job, I feel like, of keeping the cushion separate from the actual product as far as this cushion goes. But when you open it, there is this little cushion that you press on, and then your foundation is deposited onto your fingers, your brush, or the cushion that it comes with. So, and it's a pretty good shade match. For me, it certainly works, but it would be interesting to go online and see if they've got a wider shade range on there. So if you know and you've been online and you've been looking at this, let me know if they've got a wider shade range. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using the IT Cosmetics 102 brush, and I have sprayed it with MAC Fix Plus, and this is just to give me a little bit extra hydration. This is actually called True Match Lumi Cushion, so it is going to give you a luminous finish. It does give you kind of that dewy finish. This is not the foundation for you if you're looking for a matte finish, or even if you struggle with oily skin. I've got dry to normal to dry skin, so this is the perfect foundation for me, but I would say that if you're oily or even a combination, that this is most likely not the foundation for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to dip it in the cushion. I just dip it a couple times, and then I get the product on the tip of my brush, and then I start on my cheeks and I work my way in. You can kind of blend it out, and you can get more product if you need to. And you can see that this gives pretty, I don't know why I always say pretty. This gives pretty high coverage, if not high coverage, I would say very good medium coverage. And what's really interesting is I have been choosing this foundation over all of my other liquid foundations. I'm wearing it almost every single day. I love the packaging. I don't love that it doesn't have a pump and that it's a cushion that you have to press your fingers or brush into, but I do love the packaging. I think it's really well thought out and very cute, to be completely honest. And the actual formulation of the foundation is awesome. It's really good. It's a really good formulation. Like I said, it gives medium to full coverage. It goes on smooth. It blends really well. I don't feel like I have to use a ton of product to get the finish that I'm looking for. I'm really happy with this foundation. I've watched quite a few YouTube reviews and demos on this as well, and it has gotten, I don't think I've seen a bad review on it. It's gotten really good reviews here in the YouTube community. Alright, so now that I'm all done with my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and use just a little bit on my forehead. I really think that you could use your fingers with this. However, I would not suggest it because of the packaging. It doesn't have a pump that you can like pump it onto the back of your hand and then use your fingers. You're actually sticking your fingers in the product, and so it's just unsanitary, especially if you struggle with acne-prone skin. I would say do your very best to stray away from that. But in a pinch, I would bet that you could use this, or you could apply this with your fingers. Okay. And so I purposefully did not put a ton of concealer on because I wanted you guys to be able to see the actual amount of coverage that it gave. So if you can see right here up on my eye, I've got a little red mark that I'm not really sure where it's from. And so it covers it really well. You know, but it's not crazy high coverage. This isn't stage makeup. It does give a really good, decent medium coverage, if not pretty good full coverage. Alright, so now I'm just blending it out. I blend it into my ears and down my neck, like you always should do, even if you've got a good color match. But this is not my color. I don't think you can tell a difference unless you're looking for it. You're looking for that specific line. So I do blend it into my neck pretty well just because I know that this is not my color. It's just the closest one that I could find. But even if you've got a really good color match, you should blend it up into your ear and then down into your neck, and it just helps ease the transition from your neck to your face. So I am all done. So my overall views of this are really positive. Like I said, I've been choosing this almost every single day for my liquid foundation. I almost always top it with my powdered Bare Minerals foundation. That's just part of my routine. I like to use a liquid and then I top it with my Bare Minerals foundation. Not necessarily because this isn't good enough, but just because that's part of my normal routine. But my overall review is this is absolutely worth your money. It's pretty fairly priced for a drugstore. I would say it's even on the high end for a drugstore. And I don't know how long this is going to last just because I've only had it for about 2 weeks. But I would say it's worth your money. If you're looking for a good medium to full coverage foundation where you're going to get a dewy, luminous finish, I would say this is absolutely the foundation for you. You should definitely try it. Like I said, I used a coupon. I had a $4 off coupon that I got in the newspaper. So even though it's new, you can find coupons for this to make it a little bit less expensive, around $10 or $11. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review and demo. And if you have used this foundation and you don't like it for whatever reason, or you do love it, let me know in the comments down below if you've used this foundation, what you think about it, or if you have found a lighter shade in a cool undertone somewhere that I can purchase it, or even online. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.